For round number 3, probably the two players are 2-0 each. We have Callum.
They are 1-0.
No, this is the round 3. Round 2.
Round 2.
Siamo stati bravi. We are good because we just in time go live for round number 2. So in one side there is Callum with Painter. It's a well-known player with
we will say this sentence a lot today because it's an invitational. So
the level is a nice
it's really high, and also a lot of players are well known in the community. Not only in their local community, but most of the time in all of the Europe or the world. So
yeah, that is so great.
It's a great opportunity.
I asked to the booth to fix the point of the two player. Okay, so we have Mietton with green post against Painter. See. Okay, I would like to show for the first time the playmat of the top 8. This is a special playmat made by an artist from Bulgaria. I'm not able to say the name. If you want, you can find it in our website, and the website you can find in the chat with point ELM and the bot reply you. You can also chat for Discord, for season Facebook page, and the match started with land Goblin Welder.
Goblin Welder was an old card in Legacy. I mean, we saw it a lot of times back in the days, but now he's only played in this kind of deck, and it's really huge.
Yeah, it's a special card because you play that in Vintage for a lot of time in Welder stacks.
Yeah, but also in the first days of Legacy, we saw it. I'm not sure about this match. Ooh, that's a huge addition to the deck from the commander, the last commander inspired to the Warhammer 40k.
Yeah.
And for everyone who doesn't know what the card does, it says it's a 2/2 that costs 1 green, 1 red, and you can spend as many mana as you want. Yeah, and when it comes into play, it fights or it does damage.
Yeah, fight. No,
I think it does damage.
Yeah,
to another creature. So
with his force. Yeah, it's a very good card. On the other side, we saw another card from Commander. That it's the card that costs 3 that make a Doctor.
And you can sacrifice a Doctor to exile the first card of your library and playing it until the end of turn, or you can bump one of your creature, giving in +2/+0.
Yeah.
So, and it is also really good with the Welder because you can exchange the token with another artifact. So
okay.
now we are seeing Sagas in his full power. Every deck that is able to replace the mana you lost by sacrificing it usually makes this card really, really strong.
Yeah.
Now we need to ask everyone to tell the player that they need to shift their board.
Yeah, man, that's good.
Because we can see everything.
Yeah. Oh, Bolt in Elvish Reclaimer is so good because now Mietton is not able to find post with the crop rotation effect of the card. So there is a lot of damage for Mietton.
It's not an easy matchup, I think, for Green Post because your opponents hasn't a linear playing pattern for the game.
Yeah.
It can go off really, really fast. So as you saw, most of the time you are not able to develop all your land drops.
Yeah, true. Okay. Okay, sideboards for the two players. Callum probably can side in Magus of the Moon, that is a crazy card in that matchup.
Yeah, of course.
Also, Torpor Orb can see game to shut down effect of creature.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, but probably you have a lot of card to cut, like Solgate the Lantern, Twinge, not Sniper.
It's not that easy, because your opponents got endurance or something like this, so having a cards like the Lantern that can exile every card you mill from his deck with a trigger of endurance on the stack could be lead you to a victory. So I think that the most important part of this game is to understand which one is the attacking player, you know?
Yeah.
Because most of the time you will end up losing because you misunderstood your position in the match. So from my point of view, Callum is the attacking one.
Yeah, and now that Callum is on the draw, it's very difficult for him. No? What do you think about the match?
We will see.
Yeah, maybe a great start from Callum, like turn 1, Magus of the Moon. Can shut down.
Callum got a lot of fast start and impressive play in the
Mietton
first few
side
turns.
out and the runs, I think.
For sure he knows better than us what he needs to do against Painter, because I mean Green Post is not one of the most played deck in the metagame right now, so you need to be a really specialist of the deck.
If you choose to pick that deck. So I mean this tournament is very special because we will see a lot of great players like Callum, but we have also Javier Dominguez, Daniele Terra, something like Togores,
all the best
Godic,
players.
All the best players are here today to try to win that first edition of European Legacy Masters.
This is an important thing to take in mind, because every one of your opponents knows perfectly what he needs to do in order to beat you, and even if they are playing a deck that is not a tier 1, most of the time it will be their pet deck. So this means that they played the deck for so many years, and the game is tricky a lot of times. So we are hoping to see playing Magic on another level. Not the level where the cards matter, but the level where the respect between the players.
This tournament is so hard because every time when you start the match, you have to play very, very well, and every match will be very hard because the level is so high. Win a streak of 4 rounds is so difficult here. Not a great start for Mietton, but he decided to keep the hand.
Who's the Saga lead the game?
Yeah. Oh, whoa. Oh.
Now another Goblin.
Yeah, the Goblin Engineer is a mix to Walder and Entomb effect.
And it's a creature that fits perfectly in this strategy, because you got a lot of interaction with your graveyard, so you are able to transform this effect in a real tutor most of the time. And it's also a threat that your opponents need to take care of. Tabernacle.
Okay, Tabernacle is a great card because take a lot of time
And also prevents you from facing token from Saga if your opponents decide to pay for their goblins.
Yeah.
So,
this is a great move.
and in this particular case, this is not. There's no.
The card is not great in the matchup, probably.
No, the card is not great, but most of the time when you play the Tabernacle, you're losing a land drop basically.
Yeah.
Because Tabernacle doesn't add any
But
kind of mana, but
probably
in
not
combination
here.
with
The Yavimaya, you
Yavimaya,
don't lose mana because you can tap for green.
for green, so it becomes a real land drop.
Yeah. This so
With a really powerful
Oh, Dark
and unique-
Depths. Dark Depth is a great move because now Mietton can crop for the Trespian stage. Okay, Soul Guide Lantern is the target of Callum. Saga. Oh, a new card that we saw. We saw in the. It's the card that, in combination with another transform with Mishra transforms. You don't play, Callum doesn't play the other part of the cards, but he reused that card to create a threat from the
let's
graveyard.
see.
Fable, a very good card.
Yeah, really powerful addition to the format because it allows a lot of stompy deck to.
Yeah. Oh, crop for 2020. That is game. Wow. Turn 3 kill for Mietton. Great. So 1-1. Wow. That is incredible.
Yeah, that's the combo-ish part of the deck.
Yeah, Mietton decided to have that combo in
to
the
be
deck.
to be aggressive and.
Yeah. He knows that probably this is his game plan on the draw to win the match in that way. Okay, so game 3.
Now we need to make some thinking about the role of Blood Moon because your opponent showed you that he has the ability to go off with Merit Lage, so everyone knows that if you play the Blood Moon and your opponents
Play the
Dark
Dark
Depths,
Depths
it
without-
comes into play without any counters on it, so cracking Blood Moon means
Cloud plays this member from ours. Yeah, that is great. Wow. So he can go off without the second pieces of the combo. And without Trespian stage, he can go off with a card combo with his opponent.
yeah, and
That is
that,
impressive.
and that's also tricky because your opponents need to develop a lot of mana, so of course any Blood Moon effect is good, but it's risky at the same time.
Whoa.
Let's go.
Maybe. Wow. Turn 2 Magus seems good, but
Seems that Callum says, okay, I don't care about anything, I will shut down all of your Cloudpost, and now you need to work with this Elvisher Blamer.
also the fact that Mietton can
Yeah, Mietton can sacrifice
find a land to find the.
But
not
not
now.
now.
Wow.
That's another really impressive
Fury,
card.
pitch Fury.
Fury, it's a really powerful play.
Yeah,
for
all the elemental are so powerful.
really, really powerful play for every Stompy deck.
Yeah.
Because you can spend all of your mana in the first few turns just to take care of your opponent's threat or develop some kind of permission permanent like Three Sphere Chalice or stuff like that.
And also kill the opponent early threat.
Yeah.
But also if you took that in late game, Fury is a bit down because it's a 3/3 with double strike. Tabernacle, that is red mana. But that is not so bad because you can use that mana for play something here.
Yeah, and also Callum invested a lot of resources in
the Force of Vigor. Wow, we don't see the card because the graveyard is on the right. So he played Force of Vigor for this for double single.
Yeah, Callum went almost all in in the previous turn because he did Magus pitching Magus plus the Elemental, so now position is not that clear. Mietton is able to develop some mana. Callum got a threat. Perfect now. We're fixing everything and we are able to see the graveyard of both players.
Okay. First of your pitch crop is not what you want to pitch because probably you want to go for the combo.
Yeah, I mean you are right. Sacrificing one of your mountain.
Yeah.
In order to search in your deck for a dark depths and then dismember your opponent's
Magus of the Moon. It's a very great move.
Especially in an end of turn. Because your opponents are not able most of the time to respond.
Attack for 2.
They're not.
No. I know what is the problem. They are inverted the life. We have to turn the tablet. Crop rotation for Dark Death.
Now it's time.
It's time for a mountain with zero snow counter on it.
Let's see if a dismember join us.
Probably not.
How many cards you got this year?
Oh, yeah, the Tyrannid that killed Magus for a 2020. Wow, that is impressive. That is so impressive. Wow. What a move.